This is the National Weather Service office here in Gaylord, Michigan, with your hazardous weather briefing for Thursday, January 30th of 2014. Well, we have a couple of hazardous weather highlights that we're looking at for the next 7 days. First off, we're going to have continued gale force wind gusts for northern Lake Michigan. That is going to be for today, resulting in hazardous marine conditions. And then also later today, generally this afternoon, we have accumulating snow with blowing and drifting snow. That is mainly going to be for northwest lower and eastern upper Michigan. Be prepared for some slick and hazardous travel with periodic greatly reduced visibilities in snow, blowing snow, and drifting snow. Well, and here's a closer look at the total snow through this evening. Again, it will be windy out there, resulting in periodic greatly reduced visibilities. But up in eastern upper, we're looking at most likely the greater snowfall, which could range in the 2 to 4 inch range, maybe some localized 5-inch amounts through this evening across the Paradise area. And then elsewhere, generally 1 to 3 inch snow with those locally higher amounts of 3 and possibly up to 4 inches. Generally going to be west of Interstate 75 in northwest lower Michigan. And again, the impact of this snow, blowing snow and drifting snow, will be late this morning through mainly just this afternoon. And the gusty southwest winds will be generally 25 to 35 miles an hour, but gusts can be as high as 45 miles an hour along the Lake Michigan shoreline. And some other impacts here. Most importantly, possible periods of whiteout conditions, particularly along US 2 in upper Michigan. Just be prepared for another round of snow-covered, icy, and slick roads. And that will wrap up this hazardous weather briefing. Please come back for our next scheduled broadcast at around 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thank you for listening to your National Weather Service here in Gaylord, Michigan.